Hey everybody, it's me. It's February 14th, 2012, Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact. I've been debating all day on whether or not to come on here. It's 10:30 in the evening. Um, Today was a crazy day, actually. Um, 1 year ago today, we were in San Francisco at the University Hospital there, UCSF. Um, Michaela was in surgery, probably right about now, for a hole in her bladder. Um, we were praying that she would make it through, that she would, um, she was already intubated on life support, and everybody was praying that she would make it through. And it was the beginning of our 6.5 week stay in the hospital, and then eventually led to taking her life on December 21st for the same issue, the same exact problem. So whenever I woke up this morning, I was, I don't know, just feeling kind of sad, feeling kind of empty, feeling like, wow, look at this last year. After spending 6.5 weeks in the hospital last year, we were just kind of, by the time we got home, we were so thankful that she was going with us, and not really thinking about it ever happening again, because it was really a fluke that it ever happened in the first place. Um, so anyway, I got up a little bit teary-eyed this morning, not feeling like I would be able to handle the day, but realizing that, I have to handle the day. I have to get through it. Went to work, sat through a staff meeting, did some work, wrote a paper for school about 1:30. Just feeling like I couldn't handle work anymore. Just, I don't know, just feeling, I don't really know how to explain it other than the fact of every little thing was making me cry, and I just felt like I couldn't breathe. Um, just felt very overwhelmed. So I came home early. I laid down for a couple of hours, slept it off. Got up. A couple of my friends were coming over, and I was watching my cousin's little girl tonight, which I thought would probably be a great idea because Grace is so cute and so full of life, and it was really fun to have her over. And so they got here around 6, and went and got pizza, and went by my mom and dad's and did Valentine's thing with them, and then came back here to meet up with my friends. And about that time, my girlfriend Amanda walks in, and she says, "You need to sit down and you need to read this card." And I'm like, "Okay." She says, "Because we have something outside for you." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? What do you mean you have something outside for me? Just sit down and read this card." So I sit down, and I read the card, and she says, "And everyone's going to be here." And I'm like, "There's like more people besides you and Michelle coming over?" And so anyway, about that time, the door opens, and in comes um, my friends, people who I've done ministry with for years, and they come in carrying this chest. Now, right after Michaela passed away, Amanda had come over, and we were in Michaela's room, and we were kind of looking through all her things, and um, I think we might have been talking about, how, so many things there are that were Michaela's. And anyway, Amanda, when she left, she started thinking about something that they could do for me, her and the rest of the people that I have been in ministry with for years, at Harvest Christian Center in the children's ministry, what they could do. And so Amanda, with God's help, came up with the idea of making this chest. And Amanda's stepdad, Richard, is the one who made it with his own hands. And the inside is cedar. It's a beautiful chest. And then Amanda's mom wrote this poem here. I don't know if you can actually see it on there. Well, of course you can't because it's backwards on there. Anyway, I'm going to read it to you guys because it's really beautiful. It says, Michaela Grace. Michaela went to heaven when Jesus called her home, and her angels never left her side. She was never left alone. Those very angels sent by God to be with her from the start were very special angels to care for a very special heart. One angel told Michaela, "We're almost there, this place that God has made." Michaela told the angel, "I said, I am not afraid." Michaela had her new body, a new creature indeed. She climbed those heavenly stairs with agility and speed. At the top of the stairs was Jesus, waiting for her there. She ran up and hugged him, in eternity to share. Jesus said, "Michaela, I've been waiting for you. Would you like to dance?" Michaela was quite good. In fact, her moves were quite advanced. It was not a slow, boring, or quiet dance with soul. Jesus and Michaela tore it up with Christian rock and roll. And it just really was a perfect day to bring this chest over and this beautiful poem. And I had been thinking the last few days, the last couple weeks, I just can't stand the thought of packing up Michaela's things and putting them into cardboard boxes, putting them in the garage, or just getting rid of everything. And now I have this perfect box that I can keep forever, and I can keep her stuff in it, and I can open it and look at it when I need to, and it's safe, it's treasured, and it's just perfect. And so tonight I'm feeling thankful. The day started and went, not so good, but thanks to good friends and people who not only love me, that loved Michaela, that love God, just totally made something that will last an eternity for me and will help me walk through these next few weeks of packing up and getting everything out of her room. So thank you so much, and everybody, if you're somebody who had a hand in this, thank you so much. And I just think it's a great idea for other parents who maybe have lost children that might be watching this tonight or today or whenever you may be watching this, that having a chest is a great idea. And I already feel like an elephant is lifted off of me just knowing that her things are not going to just stay in a cardboard box or just stay in her room where they can't stay anymore, because if I have to rent the room out or if we move or whatever, there's a nice safe place that all her things will be, that will keep them safe. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I just pray that God be with you in everything that you do. Good night.